Hey everybody, this is video log number 2. Um, I am the prompter this week, so I will be going over a little bit about what we read this week and how we're going to go from here with the responses. Um, First off, this reading was kind of different to me. It was kind of hard to follow, especially the articles, but I suffered through it and got it done. I definitely like this topic though. Um, it was more about the college experience and how do we think it affects students, um, maybe positively or negatively. We're not really sure. So I'm ready to see y'all's opinions on this and try to get them. To start off, I got 3 questions. How do we view the college experience, and can it be influenced positively by professionals? That came out of the Wren and Arnold article on the college experience and how it affects students. The second question I have is, do you believe that joining a group on campus has a positive or negative effect on academics for students? And the third one is, Sanford had concepts of challenge and support. Is there a time where you have had to deal with a student who is having a problem and you had to give them the support they needed in their endeavor? So I'm going to kind of go through these and answer them how I would answer them. How do we view the college experience, and can it be influenced positively by professionals? The college experience today is viewed as just somewhere where you move off, you go and take a few classes to get an education, and there is some partying on the outside. Um, Unfortunately, that's how people see it, and we embrace that um, kind of as uh, kind of as a group of students. We kind of embrace that because that's all we've known. That's all we've ever heard. But as professionals, we kind of want to see if we can influence that positively. That's why we have student affairs. My job in intramurals, we try to give students the option of playing sports, coming out and actually participating in our sports to decrease the amount of time maybe that they would have to do other things like alcohol or drugs or that type of stuff. We want to also kind of positively affect them by um, giving them some time off, giving them some time away from the academic portion, and actually time to breathe and de-stress and have time with their friends. Um, so I feel like it can be influenced by professionals. If we give them um, positive things to do, the college experience could change in people's eyes. We just have to overcome some of these uh, notions of how they used to be thought about. My second question was, do you believe that joining a group on campus has a positive or negative effect on academics for students? Alright, so I'm kind of mixed about this. I think it can be a positive and a negative. Positively, like I said earlier, it gives you a way to get away from friends and actually gives you an identity, gives you a purpose, something that you belong to. A lot of college students come to college and look for that. They're looking to find themselves, and we just hope that they don't find themselves at the bottom of a bottle. You know, we want them to find a group or a organization to belong to, so they have something to do when they're away from academics. Now, I do think it has a negative effect on academics also, because um, you know that it takes a lot of time with these groups, especially some of these organizations that demand 20 hours a week. So this does take away time from studying, time from reading, time from just making themselves a better student altogether. These things are problems that hold us back when we do find ourselves challenged academically. So my first thought is really positive, but then when I see it through a different lens, I also see the negative portion of it. And my last question was, Samford had concepts of challenge and support. Is there a time where you have dealt with a student who is having a problem and you have had to give them support they need? I'm actually going through a little thing with one of my supervisors. Actually, he was no longer able to come back to us this semester due to his grades, and he was very, very down about that. He wanted to meet with me, and I sat down with him and actually talked to him about that. We came up with a solution that a semester off wouldn't be bad for him, and I really advised him. I gave him the support he needed and made sure that he knew that we are very supportive of whatever he needed to do to get back in. And whenever he does come back, we told him we had a job waiting on him in his same supervisor role. So I feel like that support can honestly, even though he's not enrolled this semester, he's still a student. I feel like he will come back now, and I feel like he will actually take it to the next level and say, hey, I'm bound and determined. I want to get this degree. I'm doing this for me, nobody else. I feel like people have my back, and I feel like that I can keep pushing towards, and I always have somebody to go to if need be. And I think that support is huge when it comes to dealing with students, because I know I've always needed support, and I've always looked to my mentors when I was an undergraduate, and they've always helped me out and pushed me and made me into the student I am, gave me the drive that I needed. So once again, to sum up everything, the 3 questions: how do we view the college experience, and can it be influenced positively by professionals? Do you believe that joining a group on campus has a positive or negative effect on academics for students? And Samford had concepts of challenge and support. Is there a time where you've had to deal with a student who was going through a rough time and you had to give them the support that they needed? Well, this is my video log 2 prompt. Good luck. I hope the questions weren't too hard, and I can't wait to hear from y'all. Thanks.